DJ Xtreme SBK Soundboy Killer for giving us another hit one today.
I do not know why I feel like a church girl now.
Oh my goodness. I love it.
But it kind of makes me feel guilty, you know. I mean, I haven't listened to gospel vibes from 11 a.m. until this moment. I can't remember the last time that I listened to gospel vibes for that long, for that period. Goodness. So I want to say a really good thing. Thank you, DJ Xtreme.
For taking us back. And of course, let me use this opportunity to let you know, if you are kind of person that don't apologize when you wrong people, listen to me. Apologize and say sorry. Stop using motivational quotes to justify your wickedness.
If you're also one of those who would like to show off because you think that you've got some powers that you think was sent to you by God, and then you misuse it and you deceive people, we've got news for you.
Oh my goodness.
Certified Camille is my name.
And I am Velly, the comedy big boys on radio.
We're going to make sure that you get all of the trending stories, including what's going down here in Imo State with NLC. We're going to bring you up to speed with that.
Wealth is not everything. Billionaire father told the daughter, and you want to hear what he told the daughter, you'll be shocked.
Wealth is not everything.
Money will be everything.
But when you're poor, you...
That was shock you, Abby. That is why you have to buy the last enchiladas until we unveil it.
The world we live in, I did what I did to satisfy the flesh, not knowing that the wages of my sin was death. But the things of the world had a hold on me, although in my heart I was uneasy. I couldn't escape my slavery, bound by the enemy, till I met Christ. He broke the chains and gave me brand new life. Till I met Christ. He broke the chains and gave me brand new life. From the sin that had control of me. All the chains are broken off, joy and peace. Since I met Christ I have life abundant. Now I owe it all to God. How can I do what I did before? The sinful nature has control no more, but my heart is set on the things of God. So I keep the old man married on to the God that the devil say he want to be a tricksy. Use my weakness to fall down in combination to keep me off of my feet. Make my mind with defeat my second God. Grace was able to erase all of my mistakes. So thank God for grace was able to erase all of my mistakes. Now I am free from the sin that had control of me. All the chains are broken off, joy and peace. Since I met Christ I have life abundant. Now I owe it all to God. If you know that you're free, no longer the devil has a hold of me. Not ashamed to praise the one who brought my liberty. So shout if you're free, shout if you're free. Those like us are, if you know that you're free, no longer the devil has a hold of me. Oh no, I am free from the sin that had control of me. All the chains are broken off, joy and peace. Since I met Christ I have life abundant. Now I owe it all to God. strength. You keep me warm when I'm feeling cold. You put the roof over my head. You are my friend when I am alone. You are more than a healer. Yeah, that's right. My ass my inhaler. You put everything back in order. Savior, I just want you to come. Hold me, Jesus. Don't let me go. Rock me from night till morning. Don't let me go. Hey, Jesus, be the blanket. Pull it cover over. Hey, pull it cover over me. Pull it cover over. Hey, Jesus, be the blanket. Pull it cover over. Hey, pull it cover over me. Pull it cover over. Alright, yeah man, representing for RB Records. Rolando, yo, that one you fit them backslider them. The original baptizer them. We leave the church but Christ come to save and not to condemn. So you depart from the cake we have said please come back. I told you from the cake we have said please come back. In Christ there's no hate, I love that you await. Forgiveness in that we said please come back. You do your time until we have said please come back. Don't make the flesh with them we have said please come back. From your eye remove the scale, the world it just appears. So return to the Lord we have said please come back. When you first got saved you were so on fire. You preach and teach and I sing for the choir. May you every meeting and the way you could tire. All your focus was to face Christ the Messiah. But you get drawn by the world and all it desire. The money and the fame riches pile up higher. No time to church Bible study nor prayer. But remember the devil is a liar. You depart from the cake we have said please come back. I know you from the cake we have said please come back. In Christ there is no hate, I love where you are wait. Forgiveness in God me say please come back. You time until me have said please come back. No make the flesh with them we have said please come back. And you tell me the scale, this world is just a place. So you burn to the planet, that's the big drop back. You try marijuana, oh what a drama. Your brain go mess up your smoke and catch lung cancer. Take up the gun, want for your gun. And now from the police they on the gun. You try to go teeth, make some quick money. Run up in a prison man will walk funny. You try to go flirt and while in a dirt. And when everything that I do gets hurt. You depart from the cake we have said please come back. I know you from the cake we have said please come back. In Christ there's no hate, I love where you are wait. Forgiveness in God we say please come back. You do your time until we have said please come back. Don't make the flesh with them we have said please come back. From your eye remove the fear, the world is just a fear. So return to the Lord we have said please come back. To our God there's no alternative, it's formative, definitive. Is what it is a narrative, we use it as subjective, imperative. This love is unmatched and non-comparative. So sensitive, highlights the positive not the negative. Say more than a friend, he is your relative. Keeps his promise, that's a surety. I let you keep his word, then anything you ask, he respond in the affirmative. You depart from the cake we have said please come back. I know you from the cake we have said please come back. In Christ there's no hate, I love where you are wait. Forgiveness in God we said please come back. You do your time until we have said please come back. Don't make a get the cake we have said please come back. From your eye remain the scale, this way it just appears. So return to the Lord we have said please come back. You depart from the cake we have said please come back. Yeah man, to all my brothers and sisters that has done so got me. We miss you. Come on. Remember your first love. Jesus Christ.
You love me anyway. Give it to Jesus. You love me anyway. I want the world to see. I want the world to see. That I'm living for you, Jesus. You love me anyway. You love me anyway. My God, my God, my God. You love me anyway. So I'm living for you, Jesus. You love me anyway. Listen, careless whisper, but make the chat. And I hold the cap fit, but I wear the hat. Don't overthink because you're too fat. Gucci bag, and over you we no response to that. Some say you broke your bank and the cap them a lick on your name like wispy eyelash. Prove them wrong when you press the gas. Say the car you a push, got pay for that cash. Your past life a haunt you like flu. You abuse us early as too. Now you're confused, you don't know what to do. Suicide seems good, but you know say not true. Giving up is a part of rescue. When your pain grow old just as you. Love pass you by and you don't have a clue, but my God will never leave you. Love me anyway. You love me anyway. Not because of me, all because of you. Jesus, you love me anyway. We serve a mighty God, mighty, 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 mighty. We serve a mighty God, mighty, 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 mighty. Oluwa is mighty, oh. He might heal sickness in my body. We serve a mighty God, mighty, 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 mighty. Do you want a physician? He will give you a prescription and tell you the dosage might be fed like a mustard seed mixed with praises. Just believe the master, no dealing a counterfeit disaster. Run away from home, your man. Jesus is the only plan. Boy, we serve a mighty God, mighty, 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 mighty. We serve a mighty God, mighty, 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 mighty. Oluwa is mighty, oh. He might heal sickness in my body. We serve a mighty God, mighty, 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 mighty. Supernatural lead, mighty, mighty. Oluwa to control, mighty, mighty. Supernatural lead, mighty, mighty. Oluwa to control. However you are, take it to God and receive the healing. Roll with a superstar. Him said this is the bread of the children. We are roll with Papa. Diseases must bow down at the mention of his holy name. The blood of Jesus is prevention. We serve a mighty God, mighty, 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 mighty. We serve a mighty God, mighty, 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 mighty. Oluwa is mighty, oh. He might heal sickness in my body. We serve a mighty God, mighty, 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 mighty. Supernatural lead, mighty, mighty. Oluwa to control, mighty, mighty. Supernatural lead, mighty, mighty. Oluwa to control. Heal the heart, make the body feel like change of one. Oh, what a miracle worker, and we are all on to the word. They know same love me back, and we want us to survive. All we need is one touch, so you and I can testify. Do you want a physician? He will give you a prescription and tell you the dosage might be fed like a mustard seed mixed with praises. Just believe the master, no dealing a counterfeit disaster. Run away from home, your man. Jesus is the only plan. Boy, we serve a mighty God, mighty, 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 mighty. We serve a mighty God, mighty, 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 mighty. Oluwa is mighty, oh. He might heal sickness in my body. We serve a mighty God, mighty, 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 mighty.
Start your afternoon on a juicy note.
Yeah.
Tune in to the Juice Extra.
Oh yeah, this is so good.
I mean, one back like we never left. You know what I'm saying?
Mighty, mighty, mighty God. That's how we just listened to you on 107.3 Darling FM. Yes, he is mighty, especially for people who are Christians. And then there are people who are taking advantage of this,
yes,
you know, to manipulate others, to make money off of them, promising them I was asking you or some ocho. Like you know, as an amado no chobamade means that nothing the person works on becomes successful.
Okay, because it just sounded like someone was speaking kind of French, you know what I'm saying?
Ocho.
Okay.
Ocho.
The last time I visited China,
it's Igbo.
Oh, Ocho is an Igbo, okay.
So, yeah, remember, You've made me choke.
Sorry, let me offend there. Sorry. All right, guys, that's got to take what I'll be fine. We're right here on the Juice Extra Show, right here, Dollar 107.3 FM. Where are the people's radio? Don't get it twisted. We'll have a way of making your afternoon, of course, giving you the best. So if you're listening to this song and you're not taking advantage of it, just like my one you said, don't be an evil under the oven. Now you want to murder. Okay.
But someone like Onyeze has taken over advantage of situation like this.
Onyeze came out with a strategy that I don't know where it's coming from. And right now, the law has decided to follow him. You know, when the law follow you, that's the Anambra state government. They decided they don't provoke. So if your young man come there, how can you gather some people inside the river? I don't understand. And are you aware that this is against the civilian code? Yeah. They even get out yourself.
Yes, there is. So, if you remember, even when the late Dora Akunyili was preaching, you know, you have to protect the Naira, you have to respect Nigeria. Even when you say we should stop calling it Nigeria, you remember? Nigeria. So so you need to respect the Naira news. But it was disrespect. It was in the river, right? And then he posted a video of nude, semi-nude people online. So that's also part of the reasons why he was arrested. And I don't know why this arrest happened, because I was waiting for him. I told you people that he said he was going to resurrect. Did he know he was going to be arrested when he fixed these dates? Do you understand?
Person one is a real person supposed to know say them got arrested soon now.
Yeah.
That means they give them power, no work.
You need to be careful what you believe. You need to be careful the people that you trust and swallow hook, line and sinker everything that they tell you. Yes, you're a Christian, but you have to apply sense while believing some of these people.
Some people are just desperate. As long as they can pay, what is it? After all die and die. But there is difference between die and dying. Are you what to me? Okay, guys, we've got just a more interesting one talking about Imo State right here. We'll tell you what actually is currently going on, talking about the NLC.
It's really, really crazy. Yesterday, the NLC leadership, came to Owerri, because there's been some sort of scuffle here in Owerri between the NLC leadership and the members of the NLC. Yes, and on Monday, we had the office of the NLC leadership, Austin Chilapo, was destroyed, and property worth millions of naira, were lost. So and this happened according to the former NLC chairman. He has now been ousted, right? He said that this thing happened because he actually disagreed with the state government over the number of workers and pensioners who have received salaries. While the state government is claiming to have paid all workers and pensioners by making public the names, the NLC countered it by disclosing that a verification exercise showed that not less than 14,000 workers and 3,000 were not captured in the payment.
Oh my goodness. This is a deep suck.
Yeah, so NLC decided they were going to declare a strike action, when the state government failed to agree to the position of the labor. So that happened, and then yesterday we heard that the NLC leadership was coming to Owerri to sort out this issue.
Very well, and that is why the honorable that is declined Melumba, that's Commissioner for Information and Strategy. So he decided to write a long memo and of course an information to pass across that if you want to be used or anybody want to use you to cause mayhem or distraction in the state where they're still finding it very difficult to cope this Olum Menace, the killing and the rest, and this time you want to cause another one. And aside from that, the coronavirus law that was signed into law by the president that nobody should be more than 50. So currently he's saying don't be used. If they use you or they pay you to come and mess up in the states, that if you're caught, you face the wrath of the law.
So the government is saying that Austin Chilapo and some of these people we are going to protest today. Yeah, and you can't, even if you're going to die, you can't even be more than 50, right? That you should not allow yourself to be in that position. So it's just quite confusing what's going on. What's the problem? If it's something that they can sort out. The state government is saying they've paid everybody. NLC is saying there are some people that have not been captured. Have a meeting and sort it out. So where are you getting your numbers from? Because we are talking about the interest of the people who wake up every day to go to work and serve us here in the state.
And due attention is not being given to them. And away from that, one of the people that are kind of saying that the Chilakwa is retired, that is not supposed to
that was what, when they destroyed the office on Monday, they said that he's retired and he's not supposed to be in the office anymore.
Anymore.
It's just really quite crazy. Okay. Why is Imo State like the political sphere in Imo State is always hot, it's always tense
on a high frequency. I remember even the last time the civil servant, they wanted to protest that their salaries are not being paid as I went due, and sometimes when it comes, it doesn't come fully. They wanted to protest, and at the same time they were being warned and being attacked. So, but basically, I think this time is a time where things need to be fixed and done rightly, so that you use your number 6 and apply wisdom to help your life.
Especially this verification thing, we've heard about it a lot of times. How long is it going to take to ensure that all the workers are verified and they get their salary? It's not easy to go to work every day, serve the people, come back and not have money to feed your family. And maybe it's not just once, it happens twice, it happens 3 times, it happens 4 times. Come on now.
It's not easy. Okay, guys, we still have more news and interesting one. This one might actually motivate you. For those of you that like, for the biggest motivation, now when you work and you receive your pay.
It's a big motivation, no.
When you work, you receive your pay.
So maybe on the 28th of January, you receive bagam. You will be excited. You're going to work tomorrow. You're very happy.
Somebody recently said, the reward for good work is more work. I said, until no verse. When the person is involved, when the person is involved, you have the biggest motivation.
Totally true. But there are people who are saying that money isn't everything.
Okay.
Yeah, and when it comes from someone who is wealthy,
okay,
you sort of think of it from the angle of you've already made the money.
You've seen everything.
Yes. And you're telling me money isn't everything. We're talking about
the billionaire himself, Otedola advising the daughter, telling the daughter that when you die, you will not be needing all this money, no need for the money. You know, that is like a motivation, though. But come here, some people let me see the money.
It just helps you stay humble if you already have money. But if you don't have money, you need to hustle to get money.
Why hustling to get the money? You must understand that person where they find the money, there they find and finish. Why person they chop the money, you know, go fit chop and finish. That one hit you.
Don't leave me. Don't. More music here on 107.3 Darling FM. It's Throwback Thursday.
Just because of me, you shed your blood just because of me. You were bigger than what people say, and forever you will be my God.
What more can I say? What more can I do? It's obvious and clear that your love is true. Now I know, now I can see. You shed the blood on the cross to save me. Just set me up on the hill. Love me with passion and zeal. Give me the right to lead. Now I know you, now I believe. Your love is my direction. Every day with you, there's no confusion. I think of you, you're my obsession. You do the bless me, it's my conclusion. I can't stop loving you, cause you keep loving me. You do the bless me, that is all I have.
That's all you love me. You do the bless me. That's all you love me. You do the bless me. That's all you love me. You do the bless me. Welcome to my ginger, ginger. Imagine the people are asking, how that you healing the people? You pray for the person, you're speaking in tongues, and the next thing the person is jumping. Jesus power, super power. Jesus power, super power. Jesus power, super power. Jesus power, super power. Jesus God gets all the glory. I beg you, story. I dey go from glory to glory because Jesus power, super power, Jesus power, super power, Jesus power, super power, Jesus power, super power. Na good, yes. Ubangiji masona, loving me unconditionally, blessing internationally, loving me revolutionary. I know if it's spin, but I'm gonna sing you my song. Jesus power, super power, Jesus power, super power, Jesus power, super power, Jesus power, super power.
FM 107.3. Dr. Homel's advanced formula get 21 bioactive nutrients wey go make your body strong kakaraka. E get hemoglobin wey dey use build your blood, Iberian ginseng and B complex for energy and strength, choline for fatty liver and brain function, omega-3 for cardiovascular disease, plus including green tea and lycopene. If you dey pregnant, make you consult your doctor before you use am. Every family need Dr. Homel's ogbonge multivitamins and mineral supplement. E dey for liquid and tablet. Dr. Homel's anahabaya draw.
Some energy drink they promise power, but them be like this. When waiting you really need now. New Predator energy drink, rule your kingdom. Now only 200 naira.
Darling FM 107.3.
It's your call, Camille, tomorrow. With the heart like fire, we're right now with a strike like thunder. Very soon gonna blow like bazooka. One day go aside, got you over.
I'm in love with you for real, cause I'm among the ones you selected. You came to seal the deal, all my wrongs you corrected. And then you made an extra move by giving your life on Calvary too. What else am I gonna do but love you, love you? Hey, I said I love the way you changed my life, and I love the way you put a smile on me. I realize unconditional love is what you have for me, daddy. Your love for me, the Kokoroko. That's why I never let you go. That's why I say I love the way you hold me. Kokoroko, love is Kokoroko. I love you, Kokoroko. Love the way you hold me. Kokoroko, love is Kokoroko. I love you, Kokoroko.
Yeah, I say this one I love song, but now for Chileke, hey, my brothers and sisters, make on a yadi, and the way, the Maya, the Papa, everybody, make on a dance, they say, I'm my brother, I'm a people for carrying the play, everybody, make on a they say,
I can't bother, cause I can get no greater lover than you, my lord. The fact that people want come between me and you, it can't walk. Nobody cares about me like you do. The way you listen to me, God, and protect me. I'm the boss of all women. Maya, we going higher and higher. Keep the fire in the ladder. Me make up your mind and then you win me one live forever. It's a getting better. Hey, Jehovah to the great provider. That's why I say, Kokoroko, love is Kokoroko. I love you, Kokoroko. Love the way
Brothers and sisters, mama and papa, everybody make on a dance, everybody try, everybody dance. Grocery store, and the more you run, the paycheck down is the more it run. Tell me why this one feel like a marathon. Every time I pass a problem, look is another one. I look at there, look at there, look at there, look trouble right there, what the corner. I must have know it's a lot, putting me under pressure. I feel like I had enough. Sometimes when I get it wrong, right then I take a stop and stop to the grass I go. Let Jesus roll the boat. Let Jesus roll the boat. Let Jesus roll the boat. Let Jesus roll. Let Jesus roll the boat. Let Jesus roll the boat. Let Jesus roll the boat. Let Jesus roll. That collector, leave me alone. What kind of mail you sent me? I don't want no more load. I'm down upon my knees. Oh Father, help me please. Give me a breakthrough before you send me home, yeah. And look at there, look trouble right in front of the corner. I must have know it's all right, putting me under pressure. And I feel like I had enough. Sometimes when I get to the road, right then I take a stop and stop to the class I go. Let Jesus roll the boat. Let Jesus roll the boat. Let Jesus roll the boat. Let Jesus roll. Let Jesus roll the boat. Let Jesus roll the boat. Let Jesus roll the boat. Let Jesus roll. Let Jesus roll the boat. Let Jesus roll the boat. Let Jesus roll the boat. Let Jesus roll. Let Jesus roll the boat. Let Jesus roll the boat. Let Jesus roll the boat. Let Jesus let go and let Jesus roll. Let go and let Jesus roll. Let go and let Jesus roll. Let go and let Jesus drop back in your cabin. Jesus is the captain. Sleeping me in your for a night, but joy comes in the morning. And look at there, look picture right there from the corner. Now my Lord and says me like them can't keep me under pressure. I don't feel like I had enough. Sometimes when I get to the road, right then I'll take a step and up to the class I go. Let Jesus roll the boat. Let Jesus roll the boat. Let Jesus roll the boat. Let Jesus roll. Let Jesus roll the boat. Let Jesus roll the boat. Let Jesus roll the boat. Let Jesus roll. Let Jesus roll. Let Jesus roll the boat. Let Jesus roll. Let Jesus roll the boat. If the captain of the ship is so fantastic and bombastic, and it's bam 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 bam.
Back to the program.
Hey, Kathy and Timaya was a really, really good combo.
Combo with an unusual swag and clever to collaborate.
It was quite sad when we lost, Kathy. She was such a talented gospel musician.
The funny fact why I cried was because there's a concert she came for in Port Harcourt. Okay, it was an amazing concert. I anchored the concert, and before 2 days later, they say she don't buy, she don't kick bucket, she don't work out. I said, sure.
Oh, okay. You attended the concert.
I anchored the concert now. They say she don't kick bucket. I said, she don't like that. I don't believe it. Until I had to call someone, and they told me, man,
that's quite sad.
So she don't work out.
And sometimes, right, when people who are very talented and we don't really know their music, sometimes when they die,
that's when the
music becomes popular.
Well, actually, that song was just like a lamplight, a huge one, because it brought her out. Brother Man has been a lady that has done whole lot. She kept the niche for herself using her dialect.
Coffee, you mean?
Yeah.
Some people call her Brother Man. Yeah, some people call her Brother Man.
She kept the niche for herself using the robo, those better package to bring up. If you can do the English version, when they leave her with her robo.
True. It's getting really interesting here in the studio. I would love to hear from you. I see that you are already calling in and weighing on the conversation so far. Hi, good afternoon. Hi, Comfort, how are you?
I'm fine. I want on Tuesday. You could then give me anything.
Okay, so it was supposed to have been sent on Tuesday, so we're going to check with the front desk and see if it has been done. Your line is really noisy, but Comfort, it has been sent to the front desk to send to you. So I'm hoping she has sent it. We'll check. And when we confirm, we'll let you know. But I'm sure that Gifted has already received his. All right, sorry about that, Comfort. But today is a really special day, right? It's the 28th day of January, because on this day in 1985, something very interesting happened. We're going to tell you what happened later on during the show. But let's look at some of the other things that are trending. So in Lagos State, they've banned, you know how there's always trucks. Yes, and sometimes it causes accidents. And people have been saying, it's important that you remove these trucks and trailers from the road during the day. So Lagos, in Lagos State, they've banned trucks and trailers from plying the roads in the state during daytime. So the state commissioner made this known, and I think he had a meeting with the various truck owners in the state, and they finally made that decision that trucks and trailers were now restricted to night operations on dedicated roads between the hours of 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. daily.
Very well. And away from that, also know this, that the president, that's the president in command, the chief of everything, that is President Muhammadu Buhari, has signed a new law to check the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic and slammed 6 months imprisonment on violators of the COVID-19